Victims of crime have a lifeline they may not know about. Last year, the state of Georgia gave out nearly $19 million to thousands of victims.
We want to warn you, some of the images you are about to see are graphic. One Conyers woman is sharing her story because she says the money helped her find the strength to leave her house.
She was still literally beating me, and I'm driving about 50 miles per hour.
Last July 4th, Tanya Thomas was assaulted during an argument in her car.
It was my best friend. She actually lived down the street.
She says the assault continued even after she pulled into their neighborhood and parked.
I couldn't get no one to detail my car because they was afraid that I had murdered someone in my car, and they cleaning up the evidence.
Thomas had no idea there was a program in Georgia that was ready to come to her aid.
Everybody's heard of workers' compensation, but when I travel around the state and I talk to people about victims' compensation, people have never heard of this.
The Georgia Crime Victims Compensation Program pays up to $15,000 for medical expenses, $10,000 for lost economic support, $3,000 for counseling, and $1,500 for crime scene cleanup for victims of violent crimes.
These are crimes where people are incurring significant costs.
My first bill was over $9,000 for one visit at the hospital.
She ended up losing the job she just started and didn't want to leave her house.
With her disfiguring my face, it disfigured my mind and my heart.
And she clearly recalls the day her nephew saw her after the assault.
He said, "I don't want to stay with Auntie. She looked like a monster." If he saw a change on how I look, I know everybody else noticed how I look.
Through the program, she was able to not only take care of her bills, but also pay for counseling.
You feel that someone's on your side. You can push through all of the hard times.
Like the note on her fridge reminds her, day by day, Thomas is able to let it go and move forward.
I'm happy. I have a job. I have a great job. And I'm not that monster anymore.
The money comes from fees paid by convicted offenders as well as a federal match. If you'd like to learn more, go to WSB-TV.com/community.